just gonna jump right into it and talk about what happened in the hours before this, and definitely didn't get addicted to the farming aspect of the game or not. It definitely. Oh fuck, that was my phone. Sorry. Hold on, let me fucking pull up chat. There we go. I can. Well, I'm getting to art again, but I don't wanna. This is an addiction. I don't wanna. I just wanna fucking do this at the moment. You learn a language. Learn a couple languages. Learning Japanese sounds like it was fun when I was doing that. Sarani is pretty fun to do too. I just can't do the kh all that well. And that seems to be very common when I listen to it. But I gotta pay attention to the news more. To like local news and shit. There was like 7 inches of snow. Yesterday it was like 60, 70 degrees or something. It was like sweatshirt weather. And today it was so cold that it just decided to snow. It was just Mother Nature going like, well, it's that time. So winter lasts a while, and all that fun stuff. It feels like, what time is it in the game? It's only 6 a.m. Why does everything look golden? I'm probably losing my shit. So between the last thing and this one, I got addicted to, juicing everything. I added the glass back on this because it's gonna start getting cold in the game. So everything's gonna need the glass on it. And get the water. Hold on. No. So over here I planted parsnips where the one things were. The spelt was. There you go. I remembered. And then this was where the flax was. But let me show you the juicer real quick. The fruit press. That might be what my bucket is right now. Yeah. So I did this stupid thing and made too many buckets. Because I did my whole I completely blanked out that I could just make an endless amount of barrels. And that's what happened, by the way, if you can't tell. So, black, red, and white currant, and then I have a lot of cranberries around. And then that's seed oil for my excess seeds, from my excess seeds. It's flax oil because I don't have animals at the moment. And I have carrot juice because I got crazy with that, and I got parsnip juice. Same reason. And then you would be thinking, and that's how I've been dealing with currant juice because I'm making wine. So, what do I do with this? Instead of feeding animals, I dump it in here. But because the things would be taking too long, I'm just putting it in my body. Like that's 75%. This is 71% of the speed. Whereas down, I have a lot of firewood. Down here somewhere. I think it was on stream when I had these on me, but I could be wrong. These are 26, so it's a quarter of the time. I put lights down here, and now I have this. A lot of the bottles are empty except for that last row. And I'm gonna empty those right now, because I'm gonna have these full of, what's it called again? Wine, eventually. So I'm just gonna drink them all. And stuff them right there. Oh, I can just do that. And then do it. And now they're all empty and they're all glass. Like glass. I could have them out of quartz glass, but I didn't want to go through that trouble. I don't know if Coco should be here eventually. Clumsy probably not. And I'm here because I can't sleep anymore. I made more coffee so that I can at least get the fun out of me. So that's gonna be 5 liters of seed oil because I had an excess amount of parsnip seeds. So I'll do that. If I have more than 2 bits of it, like that. So that's 1 stack, and then it's another bit. It doesn't matter what percentage that is. If I go into 3, I'm getting rid of the 3rd one. And then that's how my system works on that, so that I'm not having chunks of just seeds constantly. Now, I did look into rice, but this is I need the greenhouse. I would need the greenhouse just to grow this, because 8 is normal spring low. What's the other thing? I have, oh no, that was on stream last time. I have a pink apple thing. This one's another thing that I want to get. Pumpkins are cool. Wait, what? Oh, I need a seed bag. I do have cabbages, but I think that was also on the one thing. On the last one. So, soybeans. I don't know if I'll be finding these, but is it? Can I make natto? Soaked soybean, ingredient for shelled, roasted. How's it spelled? N-A-T-O, right? No. Tuning cylinders. Where do I... Tunes the resonator. Why is that called a resonator? Wait, does that mean... Oh, what the fuck was it called? Phonograph? Am I thinking of the right thing? Hold on, I'm gonna Google that. Because I'm thinking of the old one. The old one. No, that's a different one. What? What you did invent. Phonograph. 1877. It is the same thing. It must be a different medium with cylinder. I want to get one of these. That'd be pretty cool. Or make one of those, I should say, because I don't think I'll be able to get one of those. Because, super fucking expensive. So, for any of these, I need to keep on my body now. But, as far as rot goes, I'm doing pretty good. I've made, Petra. I'm gonna keep getting that on. You're gonna keep listening to me when I get that on. I'll annoy quite a few people. I'm trying to get more of that. And, make some black dye, because I'm thinking of, getting Cinnabar and being... Sorry, I'm tired still, as you can imagine with me streaming. I have gold. I have clear quartz. What am I doing though? Pelt. Cool. Anyway. I'll remember one day. So I need to start shifting this stuff out of here. What I should do, what I probably will do, is dedicate this area to wine and juicing and plant stuff, and make another building and have it attached to a windmill, and have that dedicated to smithing, because I'm starting to get resin. Where is it? Yep, this. I'm getting it from things with this. That. So I place this, I pick that up, I throw that in there, and now I have 1.5 bits of resin. Any sap yet? Nope. Got it. But I'm learning that I'll have to shift my priorities ever so slightly. I think my other one's around here somewhere. Every time I look at it, it sticks out like a sore thumb, but oh, no, that's the first one. But before I look at it, it doesn't stick out at all. It just looks like every other tree because of there it is. That's what sticks out. And I have no sap. I wonder if something's up with this. And if I can just break it and place it back. Let's do that to the bucket one too. Yeah, it's empty, so I just place a bucket. And then go back to this one if I find it. I won't. Oh, there it is. And then do that. And eventually I'll be getting sap out of those. And then I'll have maple syrup eventually. So the smart play, from what I gather, is to put some of these in a greenhouse like enclosure. Actually, you know what? I can put walls out here, have a door coming into here, and then I can make that the smithing area, or I can have that be the liquid storage and move the fruit press back there. And then I can do my smithing habits in here, and just all the fun ensues from there. I still have a lot of charcoal to grab, as is the usual. But I have a lot of charcoal. I saw that shovel. It's almost broken. Go water our crop. These ones shouldn't need watering at all, right? Yeah, they're fine. These ones probably will need it the most because I put the glass up. There you go, that's the, on the bottom left, that's the indicator. And then you can see it on the plant too. But these two bits have a bone meal. Back when I was like, well, bone meal's abundant, I'll throw it on there. I'll get more compost out of it, it'll be fine. It was not fine. And then this is how I've gotten the parsnip juice, actually. So parsnips by themselves, 21 days. 21 days of just waiting. Let me plant more parsnips over here. Then water them. Make sure that they're fine. And then I have flax. Oh, right here I need some parsnip. And then I'm gonna start planting turnips as well. Parsnips. Always parsnips. Because they're very hardy. Parsnips and turnips are the only two I probably will be planting. But parsnips and I can eat one. And then what's in this? Nothing. Seed mush. That can go in my pocket. And then I found out I can just control and do that. And then this part speaks for itself as to what's going on here. So then I release that. I get the mush. I put that in my pocket. I get this. Put it in there. I'm actually almost maxed out on the amount I can only put in one more thing of parsnip juice in there. Which means I'm gonna have to start drinking it. But you know, this stuff decomposes real nicely. It might decompress nicely. I never tried it. Alright, and this is my last and little bit of the parsnips. Get the parsnip juice collected. Decompress that, take that, fill that out as best as I can. 5.6 days. And then I drink all of this. I didn't drink it all, did I? No, I'm pretty close to. And that routes 9. But it's the same with carrots. And then flax and seed oils last for fucking ever. Look at that. 10 years. 10 holy damn years right there. And then I'm gonna start having rot in my back pocket. But this decomposing in 2 days is incredibly fast. Just incredibly fast. So let me put these in. Let me put this up. Let me fill this up with water. I don't think. And this is all I've been doing. This is my life. I'm growing parsnips so I can juice parsnips. And then do nothing with them. I might get away with something. Hold on. Let me see about it. Parsnip. Juice portion. A simmering ingredient for gelatin. So if I got a saucepan, I fill it up with gelatin, juice, and water. I'd be making it pre-gelatin. It's pre-gelatin. Bone broth and bone. And then it'd be that bone water. And then it'd be what? Oh, syrup. You just add a little bit more water. Gelatin, juice, water. And then you make pineapple gelatin. And you can make fruit bars. Fruit bars sound cool. So, grains, peanuts. Wait, what? Fruit, I know, I have some of that. But sunflower stuff. Sunflowers are actually real hardy, from what I gather. Like, they can grow where I'm at pretty easily and pretty nicely too. Oh, this area is 70 and 50. Okay. That area needed water. I don't think I watered that area before though. I think that area got ignored because I had nothing in it. So that makes sense. Yeah, the nitrogen number is going up. The potassium number should be going down though. That's because it's taking potassium but leaving the nitrogen. Because the nitrogen's getting ignored, it goes up. But I realized that having it be bare throughout the winter, where it's just like this, you might be wondering why are these at 16, why are these at 90? Parsnips are going here, onions are going here. Which means onions take more phosphorus than parsnips, maybe? It makes a little bit of sense to me. These being high in potassium makes sense because spelt was grown here before the oh, that's why there's stuff in that one. Put this one down. Put it where I usually put it. There you go. And then this is my water bucket. Named so because I put water in it. Yes, so as one would suspect. but I found a lot of meteoric iron lately, and no iron in sight. Oh, if I go back out to hematite, zoom back in because I zoomed too far out, I might be able to track some down from this. But I really want to find that magnetite vein. But I feel like that'll be futile. I might just do a whole circle. Like close this one out. Actually, I'd be closing this one off. And it might just trail down towards here. Or I can trail out this one. And maybe it's going this way like that. Or it's going over like that. Either way, you can tell that the east isn't that well explored. The west is. I haven't been over there since I died with the borax. So you can tell that by the map at least. I really hope I'm not echoing through my mic. But, yeah. Because Coco said that. So this is Hot Springs. I don't know what that is for though. This is the same type of thing as down here. And this is the same type of thing, but way larger. This is all gravel, I think. This area right here is actually relatively flat. So I might be able, that's ruins. I might be able to just coast on through and go up. Where do I live? I live all the way down here, right? Yeah. So what I want to do, not what I'm going to do, but what I want to do is make a tunnel with stone pathing going straight through here. And then cutting my way through, I'm gonna get like pathing because that's, and then I'd have to find a way around, either around or over bodies of water. But I think a lot of the water is shallow. So I might just be able to like build over it. And then I'd have the hill here to cross over. And I'm thinking of doing what I said and just tunneling on through and getting here. But out east, oh, there's a body of water there. I want to explore this spot. I explored a lot of this area down here. I wonder if this is ocean, if this is seawater. Because if that's the case, this up here would be seawater too. My whole body's been upset with me for a little bit now. But it's gonna be winter pretty soon here. And all that means is, regardless of what I do, I'll be storing things, so I won't be making as much rot outside of putting it on my body. And that seems to be the best case scenario at the moment. So I'm gonna probably finish up this barrel and then tuck all of these in there and get to mining. Get to prospecting out some hematite. Get some brown coal lumps. But yeah. I actually looked up what I found out. Because in North Dakota there's lignite veins. And apparently lignite, the brown coal, has a lot of rare earth in it. On top of all the gross stuff. On top of all the mercury and sulfides that it has on top of its things. But this is a game where I would love to learn how to mod, actually, because I feel like if I can learn how to mod and do a Steam engine overhaul, which a person is doing, but I want to sort of stay in the business of it being simplified. So let me think about that, actually. Oh, I was I'm alone at the moment, so I'll just talk to myself about this. There was a engine that I found out about called the Hit and Miss, and that was pretty cool. It ain't efficient in the slightest, from what I gather. That's why it's not common. And also, like 90% of its use is now I'm trying to remember what was going on. Well, I told you. I'm tired. I can't sleep, but I'm tired. I wonder what it takes to, is that snow? No, it's rain. Right? Yeah, it's rain. Yeah. Okay. Going up here again. It's water the crop and then get going on the hematite vein. But I don't know. I like being tired sometimes because I don't know what to do. And my brain, but I don't like it because my brain then stops and gets the depressions. This was made last stream, but I don't know if I can like copy and paste it, you know? It'd be cool if I could. Oh, wherever I... Is that enough? It is. See you. And then I have extras. And that's gonna be all I'm gonna bring with me mining. Actually, let's make another Black Bronze pickaxe real quick. Well, I'm thinking about... Actually, should I make a Black Bronze hammer? Because hammers get used all the time. But... So yeah, it's one... that's... Yeah, it would be worth it. It would be worth it. Do I have the gold? I have the gold to make both. Okay. Let's do both then. Oh, wait, no, I got enough. Yeah, just take the crucible. Put it on. That's 19, yeah, I don't need that much. 9, good. 36, I'll have 2 left over. 220. Wait, 18. Oh, wait, no. Because it's 16. So there we go. That's gonna be on my copper again. It's gonna be for a pickaxe and an ingot. No, pickaxe and a hammer. I can cast both of those. Let's put that one there, put that one there. Put the ingot mold back. And then grab my tongs. Put back the hammer. Light this so that it gets warm. Then I guess one of these. Yeah, maybe 2. Let's do 2. Might not need 2, but it could. there goes my excess planks. You know, I was thinking of the white charcoal, and I was wondering if it would be possible to machine press the wood, another type of wood, like say I got a different oak, and I just compressed the hell out of it. If that would allow me to pretty much have it, or to be able to make it. But I think it wouldn't. I'm gonna have to show Clumsy that. I'm pretty sure she's gotten bits like I have, like TikTok things or whatever. I just get YouTube shorts of it every now and then. But the white charcoal, I forget what it's actually called in Japan. It's I can put this over here now. Alright, I can let that do its thing. Make sure I have the sticks. I have it in my hands. And then make myself some porridge. I have a great deal of cabbage. I also have a great deal of bread. But while everything is hot enough to maybe even combust the carrots and such, to not just cook them but burn them. And I'm pretty sure the what's it called again? Flashpoint? I think that's the term of rye would be pretty much in the 1300s of Celsius. In that group of things, that number. I'm gonna have to make another shovel. Alright. Do that, take that, do that. Eat that, be happy. 9:48 p.m. I go on an adventure. I put my tongs back so that they're not taking up space. And then that's right, I harvested flax. I have no sense of organization. I am sorry if you have OCD and you stumble across this stream, or if you are having OCD and you are even daring to glance at my hovel. But I will just let you know, it's a problem. It's just a problem. It's not one that's gonna be solved, but it's a problem. Actually, should probably head towards the hematite. Oh, I should probably grab some of the glass for when I start going underground and making shafts. What does this do? Only horizontal. If I do it again, it's only vertical, right? And that's auto. That's cool. I'll have to keep that in mind. I found that out at some point, but I feel like I looked at it and went, oh, that's cool, and dismissed it. In case you're wondering why there's a chunk of why the mixing bowl is out here and not in the house, there's no space. So it's just sitting out here. And these planters are decorative, i.e., they're supposed to be decorating something. Well, I'll eat these. I got whole fruit. Max me out on the hungers. I do need this, actually, but I will get plenty of it. So I need hematite. Let's go to that one. Because that one's not too far. Like, that's about the same distance as here to the tin that I mined. With twice the hills, but, you know, same difference, right? I'm trying to remember how mining was in real life. I think it just kind of like happened, so to speak. Like they saw the boulder, so they mined the boulder. Think of like Manor Lords. Because Manor Lords tried being super faithful to the medieval life. So, as far as I'm aware, that's how it was. But I'd imagine that it's significantly more complicated. I know the nobles were a complicated mess. A lot of incest in some cases. That's why there's a Habsburg chin. You were doing that to Graham and just bashing my skull in. So that's why I was so quick to get out of there. Alright, well, this is the... what was this? Brown cold bit. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna start chasing hematite. And that's not gonna be the fun part. But you know what? I put myself in these shoes. I'm gonna wear them. And the fun shoes, I guess. Fun times ahead. So I tell myself. One, two, three, yeah, I'm gonna have to. Well, I can just mine out this one. And then dig this way. And then there you go. First shovel broken. And then I can take out my prospecting pick. Do that. Do this. Actually, let's do this one. This one's cooler. And then... in case you're wondering why I did that, it's because I needed to have it restart the thing. Just go over here. Actually, let's just do this one. I think this one's it. No. So and this one. There we go. realizing I'm getting a lot. I've been getting a lot of very poor copper lately, but I don't know how to feel about it. Actually, I want to see the heat map of Cassiterite. Yeah. Is this one just... Yeah, it is. Just another... This one just goes to another area, doesn't it? Or is it another one where I just kinda... Yeah, because this is trace amounts and then it heats back up over here, so there's another vein down there somewhere. Yeah, because this would be nowhere near any of these. Well, it would be near this one. But magnetite super fucked. What the hell is this? So I'm just gonna follow my silver? I have silver chances. Like actual silver chances. I have no gold chances. Let's look for I don't know, it's halite. We don't care for halite. Hematite. And halite is salt. Is like rock salt. So that's something to consider when thinking about meals in the game, because salt is a game changer, both in the culinary way and the those chickens. I'll have to set traps up here eventually just to grab those chickens. I need to make Ken boxes and all that though. So I'm above where I need to go. Yeah, I'm literally right above it. Because this should be adjacent to where I want to be. So let's do this. One, two, three, 4, 5, got it. I guess we can do 5 this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just break that one for low fertility soil on top of it. Just have to make sure that's this chunk that gets broken. Trace amounts. I don't have it might be I wonder if the order matters, because if that's the case, it's always going to be second thing unless I end up with it it not being there, I guess. As obvious as that sounds. So I harvested this. I complete that. I have one cutting of it in storage, and I have a bit of it not in storage. I didn't bring much for food. Yeah, then I'm foraging, I guess. I have a lot of food though. I have fruit bread with all the things around me. What is this? Maple. Got it. Here. I'm zoning out and I'm losing myself to my daisies. And I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me anymore. Sometimes I sleep soundly and I can't stop sleeping. And then sometimes I can't sleep. I just can't sleep. Right now is the can't sleep period, as you can imagine. But my birthday is this Sunday, it's the 23rd. Have fun with that knowledge, I guess. This is Pete. Pete's nice, but it's Pete. Okay, so this is where I started. Let's go down 2, so 1, and that's why this area looks weird, one of the reasons. And then 8 here is 2, with all these cranberries, just merge them together. Mountains. I wonder if there's bear stone on one side of this. No. This is definitely gonna be fruitful though. Just digging here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then one more. There was an update. Oh, hematite is still in minuscule, even 2 chunks away. Now, is it going down or is it going up? Let's do 2 more chunks down this way. That's a raccoon. I saw movement in my brain and like danger. Oh, these cranberries are insane. This is why I ended up with a lot of cranberry wine, actually. Oh, I know this area. This is, yep. And there's brown coal somewhere over there. That's why it's like that. But there has to be some iron around here, I guess. If it's hematite, it's still a good amount of iron. I don't think it really matters what I get for the iron ore, as long as I get the iron ore. Now, it would be real cool if I could just find a surface vein, but I'm pretty sure those don't exist. If they do, they're pretty rare, I guess. But I found one for lead, I found one for copper, I found many for copper. Many more for copper. I can actually do a thing where I just do copper mining, because I ended up finding a lot of copper just nowhere near where I was looking. Much like these damn cranberries. Now, what am I gonna do with all the cranberries? I might just make juice and then keep the juice around. Just because if I'm gonna be making cranberry wine, or if I need to actually, well, still do. If the juice becomes raw, it might actually help me. Alright, let's just make our way back home. Holy shit, that's a bear. There it is. That guy chased me at one point. I should actually be near my house. Yeah, I can see it. But I could. But no, it's just only prospecting my points. I think, right? Yeah. This one. Let's have it only do the one thing. But this isn't the same thing as I thought. You know, it'd be cool to I feel my functions and sense of self slowly slipping every now and then. So I don't know what's up with me anymore. I don't know if basically I don't even know if I'm okay anymore. Actually, I want to test that. I vaguely remember when I was looking into the things of the new update, like what came with this one, the 1. Whatever the hell it is, 1.12, oh, 1.20. There you go. I remember now. I was like, you can do that or something. Nope. Alright. So that's 6 liters. Let me grab my empty bucket. But this is just a lot of cranberry juice. This one's almost done, so I might actually be able to make more cranberry wine. Actually, no, because it's not like the wine will be gone. I may have to make a whole new barrel for that. Let's go do that so I'm not having the everything taken up by it. No, I just need one, don't I? And then I need to put something here. I might just put this area gets lit. This area, I might just need 2 in this room. But that would require me making more bowls. I can't have that. I'm gonna have to make a barrel. And I need my saw. So that's something I can do when I get to the house. This is something I can do right now. Just put that in there. Oh, right. Rye bread really is the worst one I have. Apparently the fruit makes it preserve a little bit better. What is this? You know, I forgot I was making these. There we go. I'm gonna put this one up here. There you go. Now I have a backup hammer when everything goes wrong. And a backup pickaxe for when that goes out. Actually, let me look. Actually, if this takes 800, and yeah, it takes 8 ingots. Which means 800 units of iron. Coffee's gone cold. I'm gonna have to shower right when I wake up today. I really shouldn't be drinking coffee, but I got anxious. I get anxious, then I get stressed, and then I drink more coffee, then I get more anxious, then I get more stressed, then I drink more coffee. It is an addiction. That's not an understatement. That's a fact. Let's see, let's just make 3 of these. And then make sure this is in good condition for when winter comes around. Where is it? I forget. Oh no, I go here, then I go here, so I can get some clothes. No, I'm not into that. Fine trousers would be cool. You know, I can imagine this being amazing for, what's it called again? Multiplayer. This is unusable clutter. That's good to know. What am I thinking of? There's a lot of stuff I don't even know. I'm actually getting I pretty much want to play Valorant at the moment. So, I was looking through these and I was like, why the heck are they so weird? Like, there's so many of these. And then I found out that the mod guy didn't label it, but if you pay attention, the recipe is every combination of wood. So this is aged boards right next to Capic. That's Capic coloring, and that's aged coloring. Nails don't matter. Same here, all aged. And then you can see aged and then redwood. But I can make these ones. You know, I got distracted so well that I forgot to make boards. And I forgot all the barrel. I'll keep the 3 around because I will be making more barrels eventually. Now, I don't know what to do with these anymore. No, it's food. No, not food time. What's it called? Sleeping time. There you go. That's what I can't do in real life. I don't feel like I can do anything in real life, actually. $29 degrees. You know, from stuff that I get while panning for gold, or not panning for gold, panning for copper, the spear is, or has been, not is, pretty helpful. The copper spear. Just run up to them and start jabbing. Now, I should be making a Gamson, or at least a thing, armor, generally speaking. I should be doing that. But I haven't really thought about it lately. Any over here? Yep, there's one. Any more? No. What about over here? Any berries? It's harder to tell with the white one, pink one, just because they use the same color as the flower. Or the berries are the same color as the flower. The flowers are almost always white. Nope, that's the rambo behind it. They got old-fashioned earth and such. I'm gonna look at these. I'm gonna get bells out and just put this one over here. Start filling it up. Why? Actually, just why? Okay, are just bugging out a little bit. I getcha, I getcha. And there we go. I'm good. And then I gotta place these. Get out of the saucepan. I'll just put it. Oh, bad bucket. What's this bucket? Parsnip juice. I forgot about it. Yeah, still a little bit left. And then I have a lot of cranberry juice again. And this time I will actually let these go through their own cycle. So now I have, oh, that's 11%. I have a lot of rot that will come about eventually. 5.8, 5.9, 10 days. Well, I drink this. What is this one? Empty. Do I have one underneath? I do not. I put it there and then I need bees. I'll still end up eating the flax and everything. Probably shouldn't have done that. Probably should have grabbed made a trap and done all that fun stuff, because this can get replaced. I can make another one of these. No, wait, I need something that won't be influenced by the temperature, or it won't be influenced by, oh no, because if I'm making mush anyway, mush isn't vegetable. Oh, it's not influenced by the vegetable preservation thing, which means I should still be 2 days. And 2% isn't worth it. So we can take this, we can make a trap out of it. And then we can something, I guess. Grab one of these here. Oh yeah, so because I had a lot of flax grain and not a lot of, that's why I have a lot of flax oil actually. I had a lot of flax grain and I got the fruit press and I just made it my calling ever since to make oil. So now I have a good source of oil lamps. And I think I can actually, because is it involved in candles? No. No. It is involved in these though. So where is it? So it's the flower, and then it's... What the fuck am I hearing? I think it was just a car. I could be wrong. Wild yeast starter. I've done that before though. I've done wild yeast. This is broth. Oh, water can go in place though. Soy milk. I wonder what soy milk is. Is that done the same way as almond milk? You know, you soak the almonds in water and then you blanch them and then you blend that. You blanch them because it gets the shells off, if I remember correctly. Or not shells, but the skin. I'm gonna have to pin where I put this trap. Actually, no, I can just have it here. And then put that in there. Still pin, trap. And then pin that so that I can see it and go like, what the hell is that? Later, in the night or day, night. Coco's not yet awake. She did say that she doesn't have anything today, so I'm hoping that she's sleeping in. Sorry, I guess. I know you tend to watch these, I think. I believe at least. The VODs. But, I love you and everything. Sorry if you find this being mean, I guess. I am a insensitive person, as is my way of being, I guess. I do things I don't even know how they affect people, but I do them anyway. I left my Coco. I do think you'll end up being a pharmacist in the UK eventually. You just have to endure, I guess. But I believe in you. I believe in my Coco. I'm pretty sure no one watches these VODs. But no one DMs me that they watch, I guess. If you are watching and you just had to DM me, thank you, I guess, for watching. But you don't have to do that. I'm not a smart cookie. Is this red currant? No, it's cranberry juice. Okay. So, like, why did it not go into the currant thing? But no, it turns out it was cranberry juice. There you go. What is this? Oh, this is 12. Damn, chests really are a step up. So I think chests are... I think chests are 16, and then trunks are 36. 4, whatever. They should just have it be one longer and do that. 36, or 6 by 6. That'd be nice on my eyes, I guess. But it makes no sense As to what? Excuse me. Oh, that was a rude interruption of my body. And a rude thing to have done in general. Alright, so I'm gonna make 4 servings. Why not? I have a lot of this. A lot of onions. And you might be thinking, well, you only have that amount of onions. Trust me, I have more. So, I have this. I'm pretty sure I have more in here. Yep. Actually, let's do this real quick. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I have that at the bottom, so it has all the space. So this one will have all the bread and some of the grain. So I have the last of the grain that's left. Actually, I can bring that with me and sort it again so that the spelt goes into the. And that's filled with veggies. And then I have a ton of onion. Just a ton of onion. And carrots too, but onions. Carrots seem to last a lot less than the onions. Maybe I should be using the carrots, but the parsnips are in between. And turnips, these are harvested early spring actually, so these are actually doing pretty well for themselves. I think that will actually do it on the, oh no, this is a different bucket. I wonder where this bucket came from. Actually, you know what? I bet it's the fruit press bucket, isn't it? So I'm gonna be walking around with a crock of meals and a bowl. I think that's gonna be the densest form of calories that I get. Yeah. I'm trying to think of the flaw in that. There's not a lot of them. There probably is a few, but not a lot. It may be the fact that it's taking up 2, but it's 2 in place of 4. And the crock with porridge will last more than 5 days. If I remember, for every bowl of peat, it takes 1/5 of the liter of oil, 200 milliliters of oil. Is centiliter? I know centiliters is technically a thing, but is it even used? I guess that's a question for Google. I gotta think about it. Because that's like. So this is weird to think about for me. But when going metric to imperial, I guess, the United States measuring things, there is for machining, I should say. From what I can gather, I'm not a machinist. I want to be. So I guess I'm a wannabe machinist. But bell. What am I gonna do with this bell? I don't know. Actually, I do know. It's gonna be my parsnip bell now. But what am I doing? What was I trying to explain? Oh yeah, the something. I need to go get water. I'm coughing a lot and it's extremely dry. But long story short, there's it measures thousandths of an inch, and that is crazy to think about. But I'm pretty sure you'd be measuring in like micrometers. I think. Hold on. Micrometer. 2 inches, I guess. What's below an inch? Oh, what is it? -5. E to the power of -5. Wait, so if it's... Oh, wait, that is... So let's 1, 2, 3... That is 1,000. No, wait, that's 10,000. Is there one above that? So 1 millimeter to 1 inch is 25.4. So 1,000th is 0.01. Yeah, that'd be in millimeters. Millionth is, I think, more modern machining. But I wouldn't be surprised if millionth is coming out soon. Just because the, what the fuck are they called? I forget what they are called. I don't know. Anyway, EDM, I think. EDM machine. Electrical that is it. Because it's just a fucking wire, essentially. And it's some fucking quantum magic. Yeah, I'm gonna go get water real quick. Hold on. No, I'll just leave it running. It's almost 8 a.m. for Coco. I'm gonna message her. Because I don't want her feeling bad that she missed it, but I don't want to interfere, I guess, with her studies. Well, I guess I won't interfere with her studies outside of her paying attention to me and all that. But that's about it. Alright, I have my own mess here. Let's see. noticed I was muted for a little bit. I gotta mine copper. That's about it. Past it. Well, I can still collect these. That's what's on my mind at the moment. Is there one? Another one nearby. None that I can see. Maybe over there. These and juice. I'm gonna have a lot of cranberry juice. Just eat these ones, I guess. I guess that one's almost full. 14 days. That makes sense because it's almost winter. Yeah, it's October. To 17. Wait, is that one almost done? It is. Okay. I have a whole area dedicated to nothing but rot. I might end up sacrificing some of my vegetables. Put that in there. Where's the sun? Why did it get clouded up? Oh. Yeah, I think this is the first one that I'll open. Let's go 1, 2. I have definitely increased the rate of rot since I've been squeezing. I wonder if I increase the amount I'll get, because if these end up rotting into, like, this is 50 right here, that'll be amazing. Then I have wine. Oh, these ones are almost done too. I don't know what I'll do with it outside of decorating, but I'll have wine. Let's check my trap real quick. I don't know if my notifications are working or not. No. I don't know. I'll have to test that at some point later. Let me check my trap. Good old fashioned ear right there. Oh, something in there. Nothing. Hmm. Can I use this? I can. Okay. Fresh for 23.5 hours. So just tomorrow. Pretty much just for the day on that. Let's see, 10. I have to see if I have the bucket for the press on me, or if this is a different bucket. And look, 97. I'm just too paranoid of my farm. Then good old porridge. How long does that last? Fresh for 4 days. Got it. I'll have to do that just so I have space in here. Maybe I should put this one somewhere. Just shove all that flint in the everything chest there. And it's time to start prospecting again. sometimes that is in fact going south. This would be way too far away for it to go anywhere else. I wish I could have done like plum seed, but I think that would be a lot more. It seems like cranberries have a lot of juice, but not a lot of anything else. That's not even in the very far region. So let's be further down, like in that area. Let's see. This is high castrate. So I found the area for that, which means it might actually have been up here. This might be the arm, it might just snake around like that. And up here somewhere is hematite. So let's test that too. It should be going if it's this. I'm just cutting it off, and then it's going this way. Maybe it's somewhere over here. What is that? That's a chicken. I don't care for chickens. Chickens can do what they want to do. Okay, so is this it? I mean, it's closer. And I guess if none is here, which I doubt, I think there's gonna be something. We'll be swimming in it. poor. Alright, I'm kinda happy about that. I'm hoping that it goes further south and just like end up with a ultra high. So let's go 2 down. This is 1. Should be 2. Need to make another shot. A bit of white card. I'm gonna start mining and begin mining it out. So it is from here to somewhere in this region. There is Yep, that's F. In fact, let's cover it up. Let's make it so that we don't die in the future. This, pack it up, got it, all of this, and now we celebrate not dying. So, there you go. It's alright, cool. You can chill. I'm not that anxious for bones. Oh, that's a pig. Is it bar or is it sow? It is bar. You. And then let's go. No, just do it here. Yeah, it's getting late. Let's make this, and then do the same here. Very poor. Now, how much is the percent per mil? Well, it's definitely a lot greater, which means it's probably up here. Which is fine, because if I can just go through the plains and go like that into here, I should be swimming pretty still. What time is it? Oh, it's pie right now. The pie time. $3 a.m. It is a late time at the moment. I have to eat all my cranberries and call it a good time. just want to give you a big old hug. That's that thing. I really hope they didn't destroy my trap. I just realized this is around the area where my trap is. There it is. That's not it. That's cranberry. Cranberry. What peas? Kitten likes peas. I forgot what pea could be used for, but you know. I'm basically half asleep every time I play this. Stuck in depressed days or streaming while tired. So I'm fine at the moment. I think it's before that or after this. This is the there's the brown coal area, I think, right? Yeah. Yeah, nothing but it. Actually, let me zoom in and deal with these real quick. I gotta juice my cranberries. Once I get less juice out of them. Yeah, it's medium. They can try to catch up. That's already too far. Well, I guess I can have this fill up with more cranberry stuff. But I think I'm just gonna drink this. Oh yeah, I forgot I made that. I'm just any stairs that I had. Let's see, so that goes oh, I should actually have wine. That's yep, there we go. Fresh for 2 years. Will turn into 7.5 liters of vinegar. Ooh. Now what do I do with the vinegar though? Oh. Oh, it goes to a 10th, and that's why these ones aren't going. collect our bottles. Let's go place our bucket where it belongs. Actually, probably just and let's do 4 of each. Cranberry wine, 2, 4. And then there we go. Let's do one way of doing it. Let's do back at the bottom, so it's like a gradient getting darker. So white at the top, which one's cranberry? Because I think cranberry is a pink, and the red ones are surprisingly red. No. Yeah. There you go. Well, now what am I gonna do with this stuff? See what happens when you drink it. Which one has less? Black currant. I'm a woozy boy now. Oh, no, get back in there. Now I'm drunk off wine. That's cool. I'm gonna have to do that quite a bit, because I have to get rid of those. I might keep the red and white one. I don't care for black wines. That sounds like something shot me out there. Oh well, I'll just sleep it off. I'm gonna get out. Oh, something at the door. Probably enjoying the wine themselves. Three more days on this, and then in the open it's that much. Alright, what am I doing? Mining. Okay. Let's kill this thing. Alright, we should be fine. If I put the 64 things of that in there. Oh, it's still currant season apparently. Is that ripe? That is ripe. Oh, let's water these. They should be pretty parched, yep. I saw that mature on the end here. Sacrifice the seeds for the seed oil. I must have infinite seed oil, apparently. Can I age this? No. I might just make this into vinegar. What can I do with that again? So vinegar, pickling. I can pickle carrots and parsnips. Every vegetable looks like. Pickled cabbage, hell yeah. Yep, because I don't think I'm going to be making brine anytime soon. So let's get that going. 14 days on that. Pour this back in there. And start, get into that. Start making parsnip juice. I do have a spare bucket. Right? No, I'm out of spare buckets. I have that. Yeah, alright, I'll just use that one. On that. I might go get turnips and plant it there. But I have to go see what I can do. So I might just do flax. It's 9. Alright, my seeds are all over there. So used to just jumbling things over here. I'm not doing that anymore. I know it. I just don't. I was a growing parsnip, but it don't matter anymore. I ain't growing anymore, at least. Alright. So when these are done, the nitrogen will be replenished. And these parsnips are actually food. So just do that. I might just do rye, but don't remember if you can juice rye or what have you. Where is it? Nope. It is hardy though, and does use nitrogen. I might do turnips. Yeah, turnips seem like the best bet for up there. Yeah, -5. It's 10 degrees in here, which means that's actually 15 degrees. What's it like on the 27? It's only gonna get colder. So then I'll put the seed. No, I can't. Put the seeds back where they belong. Alright. Let's see. Need somewhere around here. But it seems like I'm gonna have to make a path if I'm gonna be doing this constantly for iron. Because iron is gonna be so fucking important. It's just gonna be the way I do things, because I need the steel. If I have steel, I can do pretty much anything that I want because of the durability on it. And then the steel itself is a good fun time. It's gonna be a pain in the butt. I'm gonna harvest these from here, jumping around like a madman. Little puffballs. I might have to kill that bear now that I think about it, because I think that bear will go after chickens and sheep and the like. Damn, that was a perfect 4x4. I'm happy to be used to raccoons in real life, because I just heard that and went like, oh, fucking raccoons are at it again. That's what a deer, I think. Yeah, deer. A big old buck. So that's par. Wait. Yeah, hematite. Is that my skill? Well, it's very par. This one's also very par. Which means I go 2 in here. And hope for the best. Just do there. Just because it's exposed and that'll be fairly easy. That's it, like very common. Very common read. If it was forested, I would hope for bees, but it's not. I'm not hoping for bees in red. Maybe one time there. I don't have a skip, but I'd be able to mark it. So I'm gonna get one of the skips that's been taking up space, I guess. Really ain't doing anything there. Where is this? There's pick it. Crack into this. Very poor. 23 mil. 39, so it's up and left. That's my guess. Because it is. Got my watering can with me, so I gotta hope to not die. But at the same time, it happens. It happens. Next thing you know, I get just a pit. I fall in a pit and everything. What is this? That's a hair. Okay. Oh, got a bit. Mark it. This is actually easy to access too. Just because it's in this zone. Yeah, we should pick it up. I'll find a zone I'm used to. Alright, will this fish have fish on it? It might, but the other fish is in fact interrupting it. Nope. No usable meat. Oh, meat. Take its bones. Then I'm happy. Fish. Fish sauce. Turns into fish sauce. So how do I do that? Oh. Just endless amount of fish and a good amount of salt. And then you can make fish sauce. That's probably never gonna happen. People would rather make soy sauce. That is what happened historically, somewhere. Oh, I'm right next to the other pink apple. Look at it. I should have pink apples then. It means I dropped all of its fruit already. Anyway, I'll have to check on the pink apples by my place now I think about that. Because I don't know if they even survived or if any of them even bothered to survive. What the? Oh, raccoon. Well, let's prospect here. It's a bit far, I think. It's far enough to get a read. That would be fairly accurate. Let's see if this is far enough because I didn't count. It is. Okay, go the other way because it's too many hills. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good there. So this is all hematite. So that's 23 mil. That's phthalite. It's so it is just sort of morphing out from here. It's actually like between here and here. Like these are both edges. And then in here. I'm gonna end my stream though. I'm fucking losing everything. Plant. Turnips. Cool. Anyway. Yep, alright. I save and leave world. But that's the end of my stream. I'll be attempting to sleep from here on out. Have a good rest of your day if you're watching this post stream and such.